Right. So let's have a talk. Not a talk, but I have not put any really informative or many informative videos, or at least about like sports and not sports like weightlifting and stuff. And this is not directly about weightlifting, but I don't know. I kind of link it because Alpha Destiny talked about it previously once or twice, and it's just for your health. And basically this is going to be about cold showers, and I'm going to try and keep this video quick and short and just to the point. Honestly, cold showers have changed my life. Now that's quite a dramatic statement, but really they kind of have, because me, even though I've always been on the bigger side, like I haven't always been fat, very fat, but I've always had a little layer of fat around me. Like I've never been shredded or anything. So you would think someone like that, like me, let me turn this light on. Like me, would not get colds easily because you got some fat on you. But honestly, I've been getting colds the last few years, especially since I turned like 18. 19, I don't know what it is, but I've just been getting colds like consistently, and it's just getting ridiculous. Like it's just, it's like every time I sleep in someone else's bed, like if I go to my friend's house, or every time I'm away from home, I would get a cold, Anytime I'd have some discomfort or anything like that, get a cold. And it was getting ridiculous because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't adventure. I couldn't, I have to sleep a decent amount because when you don't sleep enough, your immune system is obviously more taxed, and therefore you're more susceptible to getting a cold. So what I did was I went to have some cold showers. Now, when I first started out, I didn't really know what I was doing. Obviously, I did get it. I did look online, and I found that guy. I can't remember his name, but he's a Dutch guy, and he basically popularized the idea of having cold showers. And he, and he's the one who made me do it. But I didn't really know what exactly I'm supposed to do. Like how long should I stand in the cold shower for, etc. So I first started out, and after a couple of days I was like, man, this is just pain. This is horrible. Yeah. Like I'm not really getting anywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. But then I started to kind of come up with a rhythm, and I just used the theory of periodization. Just what's that word? Basically consistently getting a bit more. I can't remember the word it is. But anyway, yeah, so every time I would go in the shower, I'd have a normal hot shower. Just have a normal hot shower, do your thing, wash yourself. And then at the end, for what I would do is I would put it on cold, but not cold to where I was hyperventilating. Just cold, like just before the hyperventilation. So it is like, oh, this is cold, but it's not like, wow, this is mad. And so that's the first thing. Put it at a point where you're not going to freeze, you're not going to hyperventilate, but it is a challenge, Just like weightlifting. It should be a challenge, but it shouldn't be like frying your nervous system and getting injured. So I did that, and then another very important thing is you have to breathe very deeply and very like strongly. So when you go in, you go and hold it. That's very important. A lot of people don't know that. When they think of deep breathing, they just think of no, you have to hold it. Really, in reality, the breathing in should be the least. So let's say you breathe in for 2 seconds, you should hold it for 3 and breathe out for 4, or maybe hold it for 3, breathe out for 3, but breathing in should be the least. So I give you an idea. So that will definitely help your basically it'll make you warmer. Just trust me on that. And then what I would do to get it all over my body is I would firstly put it on my chest, upper body, stomach, just quickly, like that in the shower, the front of my legs. Then I go to my back, same thing, top of my back, get lower down, ass, bottom of legs, feet. And then I would just dip my head right in the shower for like 3 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, because your head is quite sensitive. You don't want to overdo it. And I do that 3 times. So front, back, head, front, back, head, and it would take about 30, 45 seconds. Um, and yeah, and I would do that every single day, every time I had a shower. So if I had 2 showers that day, I wouldn't do it twice because I think it is a bit taxing on your nervous system to do it twice in a day. But yeah, and every day I would just put the cold, like I would see the mark where I put it out and just put it a bit more every single day. Bit more, bit more, bit more. You know. Oh, I want to remember that word. What is that word that novices have to use to get stronger? It's like, anyway, consistently put it a bit more. It's really annoying me. I want to remember that phrase, term. Anyway, so do that. And yeah, I have not had it. I'm not even lying. Yeah, I would usually get a cold every 2 weeks, every month. Every 2 weeks, every month. Kind of something around there. 3 weeks to a month. I have not had a cold. It's been 3 months, 3.5, 4 months since I started. I've not had one cold. And I have done, like, I have slept, like, more or less, like, with just, like, boxers on and no quilt. Like, I did that a couple days ago. And it was cold, and I still didn't get a cold. By the way, I sound clogged up because I have allergies. I don't have a cold. But yeah, guys, it's amazing. It really is an amazing tool. If you suffer from this, and it will just strengthen your immune system in general. In general, it was not just not getting colds. It will just generally strengthen your immune system. Cold water. What happens is the science behind it. Your arteries, veins, they have little tiny muscles around them, and what you're doing is you're strengthening those muscles consistently, but upping the. I was gonna say dose, upping the cold consistently, and you're just strengthening those muscles. So when you do get in the cold, your body can fight it. Those muscles can protect the bloodstream, and obviously the blood will not get too cold, and you won't be effed up. So yeah, it's just amazing. Cold showers. So honestly, it hurts a bit at the beginning, but don't do it too cold because you'll fry yourself out. You say, "Oh, I can't do this." Just do it a bit cold, then a bit more, then a bit more, then a bit more, then a bit more. Next minute, you know it, you'll be standing in freezing water and not even hyperventilating, which I can do. I can happily say I can do that now. So there you go. Hope it was informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.